Are your ad campaigns lighting up the dashboard, but not the pipeline? That's Bullspend, and marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
My boss asked for results, so I opened my dashboard for the only positive-sounding metric I had: impressions.
Cut the bull spend. See revenue, not just reach. LinkedIn delivers the highest return on ad spend of major ad networks. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
This is the TJ Show, and look at that. It's Monday, April 13th, 2026. Jabo, I'm going to go to you on this one. And I'm asking you because your husband is active in the U.S. military. I need you to decode something for me.
Okay.
It's a voicemail that we received.
All right.
Please tell me, what is he saying here?
Quack. Quack, quack. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack.
Any idea yet?
Well, seeing how Kenny's usually the one that interprets, like, animal sounds and noises, I think he would be the best one to ask.
Yeah, but this is a human making an animal sound.
Quack. Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
This just keeps going
Quack, quack.
for a very long time.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack.
Is it a code?
Yeah, this is below military pay, so I really can't participate in
Quack,
this.
quack. Quack.
Yeah, I'm wondering, does it have something to do? We're on a radio station in Oregon called K-Duck. Is it a reference to that?
You see? You didn't need any military intelligence
Well, it's
to
just
figure that out.
it's just dawning on me now. Do we know the area code?
I did check the area code. It came from New Hampshire.
Oh, then it
the phone
can't be
number.
that.
I don't think it's
He's
K-Duck.
throwing you guys for a loop.
Is it something to do with a sports team? Is there some duck team?
There's a Ducks hockey team in California. There's
Yeah.
the Oregon Ducks, which is why the
right.
station is called K-Duck.
No,
right there.
about a week or so ago, we had a chicken on the show, and we took some time to kind of interpret what they were saying. So maybe this duck just wants to be a part of that.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep working on this. I'm sorry we don't have an answer.
Hey guys, I'm a radio listener. I have a friend, TJ. She lives down in Texas.
Oh, she has a friend named TJ in Texas.
Nice.
I love that. It's called the TJ Show. But I just want to say, I'm a big fan. Love you guys. My name's Melanie.
Oh.
Have a good day. Bye.
Melanie, thank you. And she was
Hey.
calling from Alaska.
Thanks for calling.
Very cool. Melanie, thank you for listening. And listen, just like that, whether you want to quack into the phone or maybe you've got some great story from your weekend, you are always welcome to join in at our phone number. It's set up so you can call it 877-RADIO-TJ. Ralph in Tennessee?
You're quacking.
Please decipher.
Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. I was just messing around last night, and I was listening to the radio, and that popped on and said, leave any message you would like. So I did.
Oh, wait, that was you?
Yep, that's me, the 603 number, 603.
Can you please confirm
You
the
are
number?
confirmed that all the quack... Here, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy.
Quack, quack.
It's him.
Quack,
Oh.
quack, quack, quack.
Ralph.
Quack,
Yep,
quack.
sounds like you.
So no code.
No code at all. You guys just went out deep with that. That was kind of awesome. The wife and I were heading to work and laughing when that came on. And I told her when we got home, I'm like, I'm an idiot.
No, you're
And
not.
she's like, what? And I'm like, I called up the TJ show and quacked. And she's like, my gosh.
Well, Ralph, let me just make you feel a little bit better. I am a very big fan of ducks. I love ducks. I think it's a great animal. So if you're going to leave an animal sound of some type on our voicemail, it's the perfect animal to choose. And Kenny is very good at quacking. I thought maybe, do we want to take this moment to communicate with one another quacking?
I don't know about that yet. I'm a little anxiety-ridden at the moment. My glasses are actually fogging up in my car right now because my anxiety has spiked.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack,
Quack, quack, quack,
quack, quack,
quack.
quack.
Quack, quack.
See, Ralph, thank you for that. You know, sometimes
Yeah, that was great.
it must be really fun to be a duck. It's not the greatest animal to be on the planet, but it's got to be a good time. So, hello?
My wife just walked back up to the car. Hang on a second.
Oh, she's okay. Great. Then we're gonna get to meet Ralph's
No.
wife.
No. She's definitely not wanting to talk on anything.
Okay, no, that's fine. Ralph, did you marry up? This is the last question I have for you.
Yes. Oh, yes, I did marry up.
Good for you, bro.
My wife is beautiful, smart, intelligent, and she puts up with an idiot every day.
You're not an idiot, Ralph. You know what? You know how to have a good time. You know how to take life not as seriously as a lot of people. Yeah. So, listen, we are appreciative that you listen to the show, and yes, we appreciate you leaving the sounds of a duck on our voicemail.
Thank you so much, guys. This has been a blast, and since I've moved down to Tennessee, this has been the most fun that I've had since I've been down here.
Great.
Well, I hope it gets better.
Yeah. We've got so many talented listeners, J-Bo.
We do.
We spoke with a listener last week. His name is Alberto. You may remember he's from Colorado Springs. Hey, Alberto, you there?
Yeah, hello?
Hey, there he is.
Nice.
That's Alberto. Alberto, now, we just found out, you let us know that you are a wedding DJ, that you have a wedding business there in Colorado Springs?
Yes, absolutely, I do. I service southern Colorado. What's actually cool about it is the business was started by my father, who was an immigrant from Mexico.
Hey, there you go.
And he brought it on, and unfortunately he passed, but I'm carrying it on. And it's a family business. Me and my 3 kids, we do it all the time. Weddings and all that stuff.
Couple things, Alberto. Did you know that Kenny is getting married soon, and he's suggested that he be his own DJ, where he announces his introduction. What do you think about that as a professional wedding DJ? I was not a huge fan of the idea.
Not a huge fan, because it should be about your moment, and you want to take that moment in with your special one. And you got to trust in somebody to do that.
Kenny loves himself so much that he doesn't think that like an Alberto or someone like you could do as good a job as he could as a professional broadcaster. Can you believe that?
Kenny, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the family discount. I'll get you in there.
How about an audition? Can you introduce, my fiance's name is Allison, I'm Kenny. How would you introduce us?
Absolutely. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get you some music. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we're getting ready to welcome in Mr. and Mrs. Everybody takes their seats. Okay.
I like the narration. Go ahead.
Cue the music.
Okay, cue the music.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny and Allison, there they are. Give it up, everybody. Make some noise for them. Congratulations. Yay! There it is. Everybody, there it is. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your newlyweds.
Wait.
Give it up big time for them.
Yeah, you know what I like?
That's great.
You know what I like about your introduction, Alberto?
Yes, sir.
It's not like I've heard wedding DJs, and this happens more often than you'd expect. They announce it like they're constipated, where they're like,
coming at you.
yeah, like what does that sound like, Kenny?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first time as husband and wife, Kenny and Allison.
Right, like it almost sounds like they desperately need a bathroom, but they can't go.
They can't make it to one.
Yeah, like they're trying not to jostle themselves. Yeah. And so you didn't do that, which is very nice. It's actually
it's refreshing.
Somewhat refreshing, right? Because you're just normal.
Hey, I appreciate that so much, guys. You know, I just growing up, I love it. Like I said, I put my heart and soul into it, and I just try to learn every day. You know, watch videos, learn, listen to you guys.
Alberto, what's the name of your wedding business there? I mean, I know it's mostly locally there in Colorado, but what's the name of it?
Della Vista Productions.
Della Vista Productions.
Okay.
Have you ever been making announcements and you've had a bathroom emergency? And what do you do in that situation? Because you're sort of the center of attention.
Yeah, so when you're the center of attention and you're up there and you're like, oh no. You really got to focus in. You got to hone in. You got to bring yourself centered, and you got to finish. You can't let it overcome you. And you don't ever trust your gas. Don't ever do it. I'm telling you right now, don't ever do it. I did it one time, dinner time. It was autoplay on that playlist, and, you know.
Some lessons only need to be learned once. That's it.
Yeah, it's good.
That's all it took. I was like, oh, this is amazing. I'll never do that again. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, you live and learn.
Yeah,
That's
you do.
very important.
You live and learn.
Now, Alberto, what is the wildest thing that you've seen? Because you're obviously intimately involved with these weddings and the wedding parties. Give me like a worst case scenario that you might deal with or that you have dealt with the wedding party.
Worst case scenario, we had this wedding and it was down by the river. It was coming down, pouring rain.
Oh, no.
But it was such a beautiful wedding. And like immediately after, groom was like, I gotta go grab my fishing pole. And he hits the river. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta grab mine. And so we go. And we're fishing. And wife comes, she's like, we're supposed to be taking pictures. And I thought I was in big trouble. Big trouble.
Wait, and so you were out fishing with him?
Yeah, I had my pole in the car. It's always ready to go.
So like he was just kind of over the wedding and said, I just want to catch a fish.
Well, I mean, no. Just a little breaky break, you know?
I mean, he already caught a fish in real life, which is his wife. He's like, why not catch more fish,
How did the wife react to that?
Oh, she was not very happy. She was ready to take
only
pictures,
imagine.
and he was not. Oh, it was so bad. It was, we were not very...
Did he have enough time to catch a fish, or did he bail out?
He bailed out.
Yeah, no, that's
I had to clean up after. I was like, it's okay. I got the pole. Like, I'll clean it up.
Well, that's like a full-service wedding DJ. That you'll support them with their wedding or an alternate plan that might be a little bit more fun.
Well, they got the dinner coming up. You got to catch the dinner.
That's right.
Right. It's that fresh fish. They were expecting the fresh.
Alberto, it's always great to talk to you. You keep up the great work. Hold strong during these weddings, and you call us anytime, okay?
Hey, I appreciate you guys very much, and thank you. Have a great day.
There he is.
Take care.
Alberto, Colorado Springs.
Bye.
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 This is the TJ Show, or news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
Not that long ago, PepsiCo, which owns Frito-Lay, announced that they were going to be cutting the prices of their salty snacks, including Doritos. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, Doritos were at one point $7 a bag. They say from 2021 to 2025, the price of Doritos rose by nearly 50%.
I wonder why.
Because they weren't selling enough bags, so their logic was, we'll charge more for the bags we are selling to make up for that lost revenue. But consumers did not react the way they anticipated. Consumers turned to generic store brands, stopped buying Doritos altogether, and for the last 2 years, they say PepsiCo lost out in $1 billion of revenue back-to-back years.
How about that?
Well, it goes to show you that if we don't spend our money, then companies will take a little shift.
Well, are they changing the price?
Yeah, that's what was announced recently, that they were going to cut the prices, and I think that's the only option they have left because people moved on.
I'm telling you, your buying power makes a difference.
It sure does. And I will tell you, they do have a bigger problem than that. It's the late July chip. I mean, is that not a better Dorito?
It's not a Dorito.
It's not a Dorito.
Well, but it's reminiscent of a
it's not the same thing.
Dorito, and I love it. Oh my goodness, I can't get enough of it.
Well, I will
Actually,
say-
can I say we have a bag that is unopened right now, and I wanted to open it just as a little snack. Sometimes I like to eat it with my olives, and my wife said, "Do not open that. I want that, and I'm not ready to eat it yet."
Yeah, she knows that once it's open, you're going to demolish it. And she's like, I can't get any of this.
It's like this golden glowing bag that we keep going back and forth. When will we open it?
I know you guys really like the jalapeno lime chips, and I do too. I did try the nacho cheese variety, and they are reminiscent of Doritos. I kind of describe them as a classier, like it feels like it's made with better ingredients form of Doritos.
That's right. Thank you.
Yes, so
Kenny,
that's the Doritos story for you.
What else do you have?
Well, mission accomplished. The 2 words to sum up from Reed Wiseman, the commander of the Artemis II mission, as they did successfully splash down off the coast of San Diego.
Look at that.
On Friday evening.
Beautiful.
That's great.
Now they're back with their families, and there were several moments of reflection. For instance, Commander Reed said on the helicopter leaving the ship right now, "This planet is impossibly beautiful from every altitude I've seen it. Surface to 250,000 miles.
Wow. Well, good for them. Glad it all worked out. Now, are they going to be on the mission to the moon where they get to hang out on the moon?
I think it'll be a different crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that is supposed to take place sometime next year. They say mid-2027 for Artemis 3, and the plan would be to actually land on the moon.
Well, we'll see what happens. Kenny, what else you got?
The Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, has an air traffic controller shortage. There's reportedly 11,000 controllers currently working, 4,000 trainees in the pipeline, but they still need thousands more to be fully staffed.
What happened?
It is a specialized skill. There has been a decline for the last several years. I mean, it's a very stressful job.
Yep.
I would point you to the movie Sully about Sully Sullenberger to kind of get an inside look at what that job actually entails. But it's a very stressful job. They're dealing with a lot of old technology, so that only adds to the stress.
There's very little life and work balance.
Yes.
A lot of people are operating those roles. They're not functioning very well.
That's really sad. You'd hope that they would switch that up and like make a change there.
Well, it does appear they're at least trying to upgrade the technology, and they need more air traffic controllers. So the FAA is targeting gamers, video gamers, saying level up.
Look at
and
that.
You can be a part of a great career opportunity, which I think after 3 years, they say makes an average salary of $155,000 a year. So it's a pretty well-paying job if you can commit to it. But yeah, they think that there's a lot of parallels between video gamers and the job that air traffic controllers do, and now they're targeting those gamers to perhaps become air traffic controllers.
It's very clever. Yeah, because you do need incredible coordination. I took it for granted when I was a kid, when I was like rocking it as Kirby in Smash Brothers. I was very good at it, but I didn't know what to use it for other than to eat Star Fox or swallow Mario and get his little hat on. It was awesome.
Yeah, you were probably told too, like, you can't do anything with that.
Right,
but
yeah.
in reality, you can.
We're finding out, maybe it's good for your brain.
Well, according to the Department of Transportation, approximately 25% of air traffic controllers have a traditional college degree. 65% regularly play video games. The agency believes that positive cognitive influences like thinking quickly, staying focused, and managing complexity would translate well for the intense task controllers need to complete.
Kenny, what else do you have?
Well, speaking of video games, Super Mario Galaxy killed it again at the weekend box office. It's now over $623 million worldwide. Also, Project Hail Mary crossed the $500 million worldwide threshold.
Good for them.
And critics are saying that these two movies have led to the best January to April at the movie theater since COVID times.
That's great.
That's amazing.
People are going to the movies. They're getting a little release. It's great.
TJ, I think they're setting up for a possible Super Smash Brothers movie. You haven't seen Super Mario Galaxy, but they're introducing a lot of characters in the Nintendo universe, and a lot of people are saying this is going to lead to like an Avengers-style Super Smash Brothers
Get out of here.
come together kind of thing.
That sounds like
That would
fun.
be awesome.
Were you a Smash Brothers player, J-Bo?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
you
I
would
played
know.
it, but I didn't have the game.
Okay.
I played it like with my friend's house or whatnot, but we didn't own it.
It's my favorite game of all time. So if it's turning into a movie, I'm in.
Well, keep your eyes peeled because there's a couple of cameos and some go by very quickly with
Kirby?
characters. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. That was my boy, my little pink balloon.
Yeah.
Kenny, what else you got?
Yes, Jules is a social media influencer. She was known as the queen of Snapchat. She's also an entrepreneur.
Any relation to Yes Queen?
Maybe
Did
there's...
it have something to
I
do
don't
with
know
that?
about that.
No?
I don't know. Yeah.
Have you heard of her?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's in the headlines today because she went viral. She posted on social media how she was being stolen from by someone very close to her, someone that she, quote, loves. And the reason she was able to catch this is because she entered all of her bank statements into Anthropic's Claude AI chatbot.
Oh, boy. See, these stories concern me a little bit because does this now convince a lot of people to upload even more of their precious and personal information into bots?
Yeah.
And they think it's because, it's going to help me. And maybe that's true, like in this case with Yes, Jules. But do you want to be putting more information into this abyss? We don't know where it goes.
I wouldn't put my bank information into that because, like, I wouldn't want to be judged by someone named Claude, especially an AI version of someone named Claude. I wouldn't that one want to judge me. Oh, you went to McDonald's and Taco Bell in the same day?
Yeah, so what? It was a bang bang.
Yeah,
That's what you
I
call
work,
that.
mind your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she entered her bank statements and realized that someone she loved had been taking money from her daily. She said she never realized it before because her accountant thought she was the one taking the money for herself, and it was just little transactions here or there, something that she'd never look into. She said Claude flagged that right away as her worst spending issue, and it wasn't even her doing the spending.
That's sad. That's sad when you find out someone's taking from you, especially somebody that you love, that you've given access to your account.
Sure.
Because you're trusting and believing that they're going to maybe mention it when they take money out.
Right.
Not just take the money and like not say anything.
Could have just asked if they needed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Question, are you loading your bank statements into any sort of AI?
No, just my medical.
Kenny, are you
That's
doing
a
that?
joke.
Oh,
No.
please, J-Bo, no, what happened to you?
Social, my mother's maiden name.
You were holding on so long.
the street I lived on when I was born.
Right.
Bank statements.
No, I'm
Heather,
not loading
bank statements, we already know. No, and I won't be doing that either.
Never.
I mean, it has my picture, it has my voice.
Well, yeah, you've given it everything else at
It's
this
a lot
point.
for
What's the
me,
difference?
But not my bank statements.
Kenny, what else do you have?
The WNBA draft is tonight. UConn guard AZ Fudd is widely projected to be the number 1 overall pick, which would get her drafted by the Dallas Wings.
Cool. You a fan, J-Bo?
I'm a fan of her, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. If she does get drafted to Dallas, that would be pretty amazing because Paige Beckers was also at UConn. They played together. They won a championship last year together. So for them to play on the same team in the league, good luck, everybody else.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, an awfully quick turnaround, too. Right after the draft, the season starts May 8th, so we're less than a month away from the regular season. On the men's side, the NBA regular season is over. The play-in tournament starts tomorrow to determine the 7th and 8th seeds in the Eastern and Western Conference, so we have games tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday night before the actual playoffs start on Saturday.
Kenny, what else do you have?
The first weekend of Coachella just wrapped up. This is a 2-weekend festival out there on the left coast. So next weekend is another full slate of things. Seems the biggest headline from weekend 1 was Justin Bieber reportedly paid $10 million to appear, and for a big chunk of his set, he was singing along to his old music videos on YouTube.
Well, when I saw that swirling around, I thought I maybe missed something.
That's where he's at now. He can show up and get paid $10 million and just sing off of YouTube.
There's got to be something we're missing. Because it can't just be that. I was trying to figure it out from the video. I'm like, did the band come out, or like, was it a part of the set?
No, from what I understand, it was Justin Bieber and a laptop, and apparently a YouTube Premium subscription because there were no ads during the
cool.
set.
That was the highlight.
So
Good for him to spring for the no ads. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, he can afford it, I think.
Yeah, good for him. Kenny, what else you got?
Well, I also saw that Chris Brown and Usher have announced a tour together, and that seemed to get a lot of attention.
Didn't you see Usher, J-Bo?
Yeah, in 2024.
Good
Yeah,
show?
after the Super Bowl, after he played the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah. And Chris Brown was on tour last year. So I just know that my social feed blew up when they announced their tour. So I know it's going to be a big deal.
Cool. Well, listen, the more collaboration, the better, right? For these concerts, the tickets are so expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually bought concert tickets on Friday.
Oh, you did?
I had it on my calendar and everything.
How much did you spend?
I think it was $260 for both tickets.
Nosebleed or good seats?
Really good seats, right next to the mix board, actually. I picked that spot. I wanted to watch the
okay.
guys mixing the show. Any guesses on who
Only
I-
you would go to a concert to sit next to a mix board to watch them mix, but not watch the show.
Well, I have an appreciation for live sound. I really like it.
Well, you can listen to how John Batiste is.
It is John Batiste.
I knew it.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Because, you love him.
Yes.
And you mentioned he was going to be in the area soon.
It's
so.
one of the only concerts I think that I would pay for at this point.
Exactly,
That or
that's what we're
Harry
saying.
Connick Jr.
Harry
Exactly.
Connick. I tried to get Harry tickets. He was $700 for 2 tickets.
Oh, John's not there yet.
No, and
He's going to be, though.
He will be. Oh, I
for
think
sure.
he'll go down in history as one of the greatest artists of our time.
He's
There's
very
no
talented.
doubt. And you know what? He's so interesting. Like I've noticed artists will put out records and they start to sound the same after a little while. With John, you never know what he's going to do next. It's really fascinating. I love the guy.
Well,
Anyway,
have fun. Enjoy yourself.
I will. I'm going with my wife, Jess. It's going to be great.
Nice.
Kenny, what else you got?
If you missed this over the weekend, the Seattle Mariners unveiled a bronze statue for one of their greats, Ichiro Suzuki. And as they were removing the cloth that was draping over the statue, they broke the bat that the statue was holding in half.
Ooh.
With a piece of cloth?
Yeah, a bronze statue.
That was made sturdy.
Wow.
Please tell me you hear a bung, 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 bung.
No, it kind of just like flung over. It was still kind of attached, but it was like hanging out of his hand when it was supposed to be straight up in the air in his signature pose as he stepped to the plate.
Maybe it didn't dry all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little too soon.
I don't know how that works.
Well, it appears they bent it back into shape, and I guess when
Hilarious.
Seattle goes on a road trip, they're going to maybe reinforce it with some welding. I don't know.
Might be a good idea. Kenny, thank you for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
It takes a lot for me to be interested in golf. I'm just not a fan. But I did see a video floating around from the Masters over the weekend. And I'm sold now. One of the golfers got so frustrated. And this is why I don't golf, by the way, because it's this frustrating. His name was Sergio. He started slamming his driver, his golf club, into the ground so hard. He was beating the ground with it that the head of the club was dangling. He broke the club.
Well, that was after. So he wasn't satisfied by hitting the ground, so he hit the water cooler next to the hole.
That's what broke it?
And that's what broke the head off the club.
Then he was satisfied. He got what he wanted.
And it's like, oh, well, if you would have told me that was on golf over the weekend, I would have tuned in.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for the internet. We get to see it. But then this gets even worse. So he's not happy with how he's playing this hole. And by the way, this reminds me of what happened when I went golfing as a kid with my dad. I'll never forget. We were in North Carolina. He hit a bad shot. He took the club and flung it into the woods. And then he had to find the club.
Because it was a rental, right?
See, that makes zero sense. Because now you're upset, and they're going to be even more upset when you can't find the club.
Yeah,
And there are no stakes. Like, it's not like he's trying to win the Masters.
Right.
He's not playing for anything.
No, he's just trying to have fun family time, which you can imagine was a really good time
Seemed
for
like
all
it.
of us.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Sergio is very frustrated. And maybe you can explain this to me. I don't know if either of you guys know what's going on here. So he winds up not carrying his own bag to the ball, but he picks up his competitor's bag almost in like a huff and puff fashion. So he's carrying the guy who's beating him. He's carrying his clubs. Is that a way to like humiliate yourself, or what's the move there?
So he did this after he broke his clubs?
Yes.
Same hole, yeah. It was weird.
There,
I don't know. There's no clear explanation as to why, but you never see a golfer, first of all, carry his own bag. That's what your caddy's for. He was carrying his competitor's bag while that guy's caddy was raking the sand trap.
Was it the sand trap that he hit out of? Because he was in the sand trap.
He did hit it into the sand trap. That shot that he was so frustrated at went into the sand. And I don't know. It's unclear why he was carrying his competitor's bag up the fairway on that second hole.
Maybe he felt like that's the right thing to do, since that guy's caddy was technically cleaning up his mess.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to look nice again after he beat his club into the ground.
That's what I think.
But it also makes me think of like when one of my daughters tantrums and they really want to take it to the next level, they start doing stuff that doesn't make sense for their own good. Like they'll like break their toy or, do something that will actually hurt them more.
Right.
And so is it his way of like showing that he's so bad? Now I'm really going to sulk. I'm going to carry my competitors. I'm going to be his caddy because I'm so bad.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good guess. It's better than I have.
So, yeah, and then side note, Rory McIlroy, he won for the second year in a row.
Yeah, only 4 other golfers have done that.
Not as interesting of a headline as beating your club into the ground. So congratulations to all golfers from this weekend. This is the TJ Show.
Have you ever stumbled across a K-pop performance clip and thought to yourself, oh, I'm curious, yeah?
Or maybe you overheard a friend or family member talking about their bias and wanted to join in.
Are you already a K-pop stan and just looking for a space to connect with other fans? I just need some space and share your passion with them. Welcome to K-All, your one-stop magic shop that delves deep into the electrifying world of K-pop. I'm Angel, a seasoned BTS ARMY and a chronic lyric analyzer.
And I'm Lauren, a veteran Stray Kids stan who's always looking for new groups to collect like Pokemon. We've been friends for years and K-pop stans for even longer, and we're excited to have you join us down this K-pop rabbit hole.
Whether you're a super stan or just getting into the scene, we're here to bring you the latest news and releases, musical deep dives, as well as fun discussions examining the vibrant fan culture under a magnifying glass.
So if you like boy groups, girl groups, big groups, or small groups, there's something here for everyone.
K-All episodes release each Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, everywhere that you listen to podcasts, as well as on our YouTube channel, where you can sometimes find special content that we post on Thursdays. That's all for K-All. Talk to you later.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV, and girls on TV. We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics,
Compared the culture then to the culture now.
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are
you?
you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
This is the TJ Show in CeeLo in Fort Smith, Arkansas. What can we do for you?
I just wanted to say, y'all, I drive a dump truck every day, and y'all really make my day. And y'all are just great to listen to, and just happy to have you.
CeeLo, thanks for saying that.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, when you stay in a truck 8-9 hours a day, y'all really make the day enjoyable, and we really appreciate everything. Y'all talk about life and everything that's just great to us, so we appreciate y'all.
Well, that's really kind. Now, you said you drive a dump truck. I have some questions for you.
Yes, sir.
What kinds of things are you dumping? That's the first one.
We haul gravel, sand, shell, topsoil for building, commercial buildings, residential.
So anything real heavy, they call you, you move it. Do you have a horn?
Yes.
Are you next to it now? Curious. Asking for a friend.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anything you want to do to it, or? Hey! Nice horn. That was cool.
Nice honk.
Hey, J-Bo, I think it was you brought up a study where you said that people, or kids especially, are asking truck drivers to honk their horn less because they're so buried in their screens in the car. Have you found that to be the case in your experience? Are less kids asking you to honk your horn?
Definitely. No, kids don't even know about it. It's like an older generation thing. Kids don't even pay attention. They have no idea. Stopping in front of us 20 feet, and, it takes us forever to stop and everything. They have no idea nowadays.
Wow. This should be a documentary. Like, even the way you just said that, I can picture sad music behind it.
Yeah.
Come on, wait, give me a little bit more of that. How terrible is it that they don't know about the horn?
No, like you said, everybody's on their cell phones and other devices nowadays. And rarely do you see them even look up to see what's going on around them.
You can hear this on Netflix, right?
Oh, yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. No, I think we might be onto something. The horn honk is jarring. Like, over the phone, you can't really understand how great it is. But when you're in it, you feel it in your throat and your chest, and it scares you, and it makes you feel alive. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Why do we want to feel alive, J-Bo?
Just to make sure we're really living the truth right now.
Another thing that we see being out on the roads is people walking or jogging with earbuds in their ears, and they have no idea that a wreck has happened behind them or something's bad getting ready to come. They have no idea.
Yeah. No, I know. This would be a great documentary. Someone's going to make it. You mark my words. CeeLo, thank you for listening to our show.
Thank y'all guys for being out there and letting us have something different to listen to. That's absolutely wonderful.
Hey, look at that.
Thank you, CeeLo.
We appreciate that. Tell me, what is the most exciting part of your life right now, CeeLo?
I just love going home to my 2 kids and wife, and we live out in the country, and there's always something new that's happening every day. So, we just love spending time with each other.
Why do you love your wife so much? Why is she so cool?
Well, she's my best friend after 25 years. It ain't just a marriage. We're friends before we got married, and we know each other. We know what the other one's thinking, and it just works for both of us.
That's really special.
awesome. Mhm.
I love that. Yeah, that's what I dreamt of the most when I was a little kid. I always thought, like, how cool would it be if I got to go to a sleepover with a girl? Now I get to have one every night, J-Bo. It's very fun.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. No, she's very happy for me. She knows. This was a miracle. You want to talk about miracles. But anyway, CeeLo, great to hear from you. You have an amazing day. Be safe out there on the roads, okay?
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day, and thank you for everything you do.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, wait, one more honk. Come on.
Hey.
Solid.
There you go.
That was great. Thank you.
You're the best, CeeLo.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, J-Bo.
Now, I love that he said that they were friends, him and his wife, before they started dating. You know, and I wonder if because of that friendship, they have the strong foundation that they have right now.
Absolutely. It has to be because, you know what's so weird? It's funny you bring that up. For years, I just didn't know how to date someone. I would take them out to a fancy dinner. I thought that's what it was. I wasn't actually trying to be friends with them.
And actually get to know them.
Right.
Like, what's their favorite color? Like, your favorite food.
You know where that changed? When I got to know my wife, Jess. There was no pressure. I was like, let me just see where this goes. Let me get to know her. She seems like a cool girl. Let me become a friend.
Right.
And I genuinely focused on becoming a friend. That was the game changer. Because if I would have been so desperate and like, oh, you know, I really like this girl, I want to get married, she would have been gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And love is cool and all, but I think it's more important that you actually like the person that you're with.
Well, how about like and love?
Well, you could do both, yes, but I think like is more important than actual love.
Yeah, because there's some days where you're going to be like, man, I don't love you right now, but I like you.
Exactly.
I do like you, though. I like you. I like you enough to want to work on this marriage to then fall back in love with you. Because I hear a lot of marriages that sometimes the couples fall out of love and they're still together because they're like, well, we do like each other. And the like is what we keep working because we like each other. We want to fall back in love with each other.
Well, I guess even in just everyday interactions, people you're not in like a romantic relationship with or married, there are people that I love, sometimes have a hard time liking them.
Okay,
You know?
all right.
And so there's that.
There you
And
go.
maybe there's something connected there.
Yeah.
This is the TJ Show. I really thought I knew what I was doing this weekend, and I was ready for it. I was going to bring my kids to cheer our friend Kenny on. He was in a bowling tournament, top prize, $2,500. Now, if you won that, you certainly would have bought us breakfast or lunch. I was really looking forward to it.
I think so. You guys were very supportive last week ahead of the tournament.
He had a shirt printed up, had your last name on it and everything.
Yeah.
How much you pay for that shirt? Just curious.
It was a rush job, so it was $60.
$60
for a polo shirt with my name printed
And
on the back.
what did it cost to enter the contest?
$200.
So $260 deep.
Yeah.
And I got a message from Kenny on Saturday. I was quite surprised by this. And it was simply saying, don't come. Do not attend the tournament. And I was, go ahead, I'm just going to give you the floor.
Well, it was a 2-day tournament, and if I were to play on Sunday, I would have had to qualify, and I knew by the end of Saturday that I was not going to qualify for the next day. So I didn't want you showing up, and then, where's Kenny? I'm not there.
Okay, so 70 bowlers, what place did you place in?
I placed dead last in the competition.
Oh my goodness. I guess 69. I was kind of having a little bit of hope in you. Wait a minute. So you had a bowl Saturday to qualify for the big jackpot for
Yeah.
Sunday?
8 games on Saturday. If I was in the top half of the competition, I would have qualified for the next day.
But wait, you bowled quite a few 300 games. What happened? You clearly choked.
I choked. Also, there was an oil pattern used for this tournament that I just couldn't figure out.
Like what, on your fingers? Were you having chicken fingers?
No, oil on the lanes. They oil the lanes.
Wow.
And it's serious tournament, so they put out a specific pattern where you have oil concentrated on specific parts of the lane. So you have to make adjustments and figure that out,
That
and
is-
I just couldn't figure it out.
A remarkable
man.
loss. I mean, I almost feel
I'm sorry. I do feel, I'm sorry.
you're a little embarrassed for him.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, you guys know how excited I was.
Because you were excited,
about
yes.
this.
And then to place dead last because you couldn't figure something out that you're used to figuring out, that's a bummer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I would think at least 40th place. As bad as that would be, at least you'd got 30 other bowlers behind you. That is, are you going to keep bowling?
Yes, I
Really?
will continue to bowl, and what I think I need to do is practice more in these conditions, because what I see in my league is different than what I saw in this tournament, and I just couldn't figure it out.
Could you do me a favor? Could you try to book an interview with the number one bowler? Can we interview him, the winner? I'd like to talk to the winner if possible.
I have his name. I could look him up.
I'm sure you do.
Wouldn't you like
69 other people?
I'm curious to know if he caught a glimpse of you and what he thought.
Yeah.
You think he'd recognize
When
your
you're
name?
winning, you're not worried about who's losing.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm worried for you, Kenny.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, I would say
was really
congratulations
bad.
for trying, but it wasn't worth trying.
How'd you recover from that? Did you go home and eat your feelings?
Yeah, I just pretty much.
He went home to a cat that hates him.
No, I got
my
to hold
goodness.
my baby girl for the first time this
Okay.
weekend.
Well, congratulations. I think I came up with a really good idea. It's already in process, but I think it could be even bigger. And it's for a massive company. I'm thinking about actually reaching out to the company and suggesting this. I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, but I think it would make them a lot of money. So
the MLB to make it more like Savannah Bananas?
no, that's my other idea. No,
I've
I've already talked about that, and the MLB is already doing it, so good for them.
They heard you.
But no. I thought of it. So I was at Lowe's over the weekend, and I noticed they had this little tiny section for clothes. And I was like, I didn't know they sold clothes here, but it was like just a little tiny section.
It's like smocks and stuff? Like, what do they
Well, yes, they had that, but they also had like real shirts and hats. And look, I even took a picture of me in the DeWalt hat.
Oh, I see.
This is like, it's the
Manly.
brand of the screwdriver.
I almost believe that you can probably fix something.
Yeah.
I almost believe you.
I look like a repairman,
Yeah,
right?
you do.
But it's like, okay, so what if Lowe's decided to create a whole section? You know how they have like a whole aisle of paint?
Yes.
They should do that for clothes, and they should call them clothes. And it would be like Lowe's clothes. Or they could do Lowe's clothes, but I think clothes.
That was
No, it works even better.
dad joke.
No, I'm not making. I'm being serious. No, I'm not making a joke. I want to be clear. I'm not making a joke. Yes, the branding happens to be convenient, but what they would do is they would get like denim jeans, but it would be like real rugged denim. So not like this stuff that falls apart. It's like you get the raw denim, which you'd normally pay $300 for at a little boutique shop in New York City. They have it at every Lowe's. They undercut the big boutique shops. And then a guy like me who just wants a pair of pants that last for a long time, they have like a tailor there at Lowe's, and they fit you for their clothes. Don't you see this?
You want a hardware store to have a tailor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, now that I've been hanging around the hardware store a little more because I have a house and I need to, it'd be cool if I can get my clothes shopping done there too.
But do you think contractors are going to pay for a tailor to hem up their jeans and all that stuff?
What do you think? They don't care about how they look?
Really?
Yeah.
You
Ask
know-
your dad. Your dad's a contractor.
My dad doesn't care. Well, actually, that's not true. He does make orders for discounts from Ralph Lauren online. But what about my friend Chuck? He's stylish.
Okay, well, is Chuck going to care to get his stuff tailored at Lowe's?
I bet he didn't. He probably hasn't thought about it. But if he was given the opportunity, he would totally do that while he's picking up his Sawzall. Actually, they could use a Sawzall to hem the bottom of the pants. It would be awesome. People would love. And then, not to be sexist, but just for a second, then women would go.
Just for a second,
And-
women go to Lowe's.
I know,
all the
but I'm saying
time.
more women would go, and it would just like everyone would love. My kids already love the store. You heard it. They go because they take the free paint samples. They take the colors and they collect them, which is illegal probably, but they love it. So everyone loves this store.
I want to be encouraging, TJ. You should definitely call up Lowe's and pitch this idea.
Can we send this to them?
Make sure you record it. No, I want to hear their reaction, their live reaction to you pitching this
All
to
right.
them. I think that's
challenge
gonna be key.
accepted. I am gonna reach out to someone high up over there. We're gonna see if I can pitch this idea
Okay.
to them. This is the
believe in you.
TJ Show. I care about these people. Over the weekend, Heather was celebrating with her husband Lewis. It was his birthday, and I thought you had a really clever idea.
So did I.
You sort of teased us with it before the weekend. You gave him a Nintendo Switch 2 game, but he only has the 1.
Yeah.
But there was no Switch that
Yep.
was attached to the present. So you thought for sure this would upset him.
Right.
And it's nice of you to want to upset your husband on his birthday. It's a good go-to.
Yeah, I wanted to ruin the first half of the day for him.
Because it'd be
So
fun.
loving.
Because in the last half would be so great. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Like he'd be like, wow, she is dumb. She didn't even realize you can't play this game.
Like, what a nerd. She doesn't know the difference between a Switch 1 and 2.
But because it didn't work, you did spring an interview on him to talk about it.
Did you realize that I got you a Switch 2?
Yeah.
So he knew right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
He actually called me because I had left the house after
Yeah.
I gave him the gift. He called me and said, "Oh, you got me a game for Switch 2." And I was like, "Oh, we'll talk about this later." You're ruining your birthday.
That's silly.
You just know that I'm too smart and I would never do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure do.
I wanted you to mansplain to me the difference between a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 and how dumb I was for getting a Switch 2 game for a Switch 1.
It would have been really fun if he didn't
Right?
know.
Wouldn't it
And he
have
was
been
like, don't you understand?
No,
And
that would have been really annoying.
you were like,
to be
yeah,
mansplained too.
I do.
All right, well, do you like your gift?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Thank you. You didn't have to get me that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll keep it, but.
Oh, good.
You didn't have. You
I
didn't
can I can always take it back.
No, it's okay.
All right.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, Michael said happy birthday.
Who's Michael?
Oh, our listener, Michael, who he was one listener, but still a listener who called
Yes.
and said happy birthday to your husband, Lewis.
Yep. Michael from Southern Oregon.
That's right.
Thank you.
He sounds very touched.
Okay, bye.
Did you have a good birthday weekend?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What big highlight?
We also went to see the new Mario movie, the Galaxy one,
Mhm.
right? The animated one. It was fine. But then we went home. We watched the old one, the live action one from '93, I think it was.
Yeah, that's from what I remember, not a huge hit,
No.
and it's almost impossible to find it now. Although it's made its way to the internet.
Yeah, we found it, and it's not good.
Right.
It does not hold up.
Couple things about the movies. So a friend of mine suggested that they do like a Batman style Mario movie with live people, so they get a redo on that movie.
Okay.
I don't know if I would love that. I think the animation is perfect.
Yeah, they should probably just leave it alone.
Then speaking of old movies, we had a movie night with my family over the weekend. We watched Men in Black. I haven't seen that movie
That's a good one.
in almost, I guess, 30 years since it
It's
came
a great
out.
movie, yeah.
It still holds up today. It's phenomenal. It actually makes me wonder if maybe there is a secret alien agency with some of the things that we've seen.
Sure.
Maybe it's more true than we thought. And also, I was reminded of how amazing Will Smith is. He should have won an Oscar for that role. He was so good.
That role, not the other roles he's done that are more intense.
He's done a lot more, but he was so good. And it was so perfect. And I was thinking back to all the madness with Will Smith over the last few years. What they should have done was they should have just re-released Men in Black. And everyone would have loved him immediately again. And they would have been right back on his side. It's such a good movie. This is the TJ Show.